6, 7. Hey, hey, thanks for life, boo. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you again. Bless you, daddy. Hey, Victoria, how are you? Hi, Miss Tracy, how you doing? Thank you, thankful for life. I'm just letting some more people come on in for a little bit. I just wanted to come talk for a second. Hey, Miss Blending. Hey, Trey Trey Boo. Hey, Shannon. I'm doing good, Miss Victoria. I cannot complain. Hey, Tiffany. How are you? Hey, Darcel. Y'all, it been so much going on around these social media streets and stuff, honey. And y'all know Shonda always got something to say about something. Oh, Miss Tracy, I hope you feel better, honey. I know how when them legs go to tingling and every which way you go and you just can't get right and you just gotta move to keep the pain away. I definitely understand, Miss Tracy. I definitely understand. Hey, Heidi Boo, how are you? Yeah. So y'all know how I always say I be scrolling these social media streets. Let me tell y'all something. I came across one of the most disturbing. I'm talking about beyond disturbing video that I think I don't seen on social media um in a long time. Have y'all seen? Thank you. Thankful for life. She say double tap that screen for me if y'all don't mind. Um, have y'all seen the video that happened in Chicago where the lady? Thank you anything because I'm weird. I appreciate that. Have you where the lady? Hey, Ruby, sweetie, how are you? Where the lady and her kids got jumped by a group of kids. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Miss Darcel. Oh my goodness. That was the most disturbing video. Hey Jonathan, that I have seen in a long, long time. I'm talking about in a long time. And it's sad because it's a group. Hey, Miss Charlene. I'm talking about it's a group of individuals. I'm talking about kids. These kids can't be no more. I won't even get them a good 15. I would say between the age of 15 and I'm gonna say probably 9. It's on Facebook. They got the video on TikTok. Um, it's floating around a lot. I get them between the age of 8 to 15, and it was disgusting. I'm talking about they was cussing. They literally jumped on this lady. I'm talking about jumped on this lady and her kid. And see, the sad part that really got me, and I'm still trying to see if it's true, but they said the lady was pregnant. Okay, I will. You know what? You know what, Trey? I don't really drink a lot of cold drinks. I think what it is because I eat so much. I gotta stop eating so much ice. I eat ice all day long. I eat so much ice to it don't make no sense. I go through a bag of ice in probably like 3 to 4 days. That's just like how much ice I be eating. Um, so I think that's probably what it got a lot to do with it too. Um, but not only do you disrespect this lady, beat her and her kids. This lady, they say she was pregnant. Not only was she pregnant, but she is battling sickle cell. This lady said she had just been able to get out. She had just been 5 days not eating, being sick. I'm like, what is wrong? What is wrong? And people talking about oh, they kids. I don't care about them being kids. I don't care about them being kids. The kids need to be held accountable and the parents need to be held accountable because for somewhere, you went wrong where your child feels like that it's okay for them to do what they was doing to an adult, to even be a bully in that stance. And then I seen somebody they was posting messages where one of the kids' mama was telling somebody to don't get pow and all of this other stuff. I'm like, wow, really? Instead of you correcting your child, you feel me saying, and discipline your child for doing the wrong that they done. You want to tell somebody else that's coming to you because it pissed a lot of people off. And I am one of them. Thank you, Brittany J. Because that pissed me the hell off. You want to come and tell somebody to get out your inbox and don't be talking about your kids. And man, come on, man. In Chicago. And that I'm just like, dang, is Chicago really that bad? Is Chicago really that bad? Like that, I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I think I would have had to do some time. Cause baby, I'm not finished. You ain't. I don't. You not finished. Be sitting. She didn't want to hit them kids. Thank you, Christy. She didn't want to hit them kids, and I get it. But baby, I would have had to rock every last one of them. I'm sorry. I would have had. Man, I would have been fighting every last one of them. I would have had to fight every last one of them. You want to be grown, you want to be disrespectful, then I'm going to give you what you out here asking for. You, man, come on, man. Thank you, Darcy, Chrissy again. Right, Darcy, when I seen that, I was so disgusted. I could not believe it. And I'm like, what's wrong with the children these days and time? Like, it's no respect for adults in no kind of way, shape, or form. Cause I was sending them thinking, growing up, we wouldn't have never did no mess like that. Would have never done nothing like that. Like, that did not sit right with me at all. At all. Thank you, Chrissy Boo. I definitely didn't like that one. And then the people was just trying to smile. Oh, they kids. Man, I don't care about them being no kids. I don't care about them being kids. You can't protect these bad behind kids. If you sitting out here and you letting these children do the stuff that they doing, it's gonna always be something. The kids gotta be held accountable and the parents gotta be held accountable. That's why I say it's okay to be open and to, you feel what I'm saying, try to let your kids know that they can come and talk to you and everything like that. But baby, I'm not your friend. Hey, Miss Elizabeth, I'm not your friend. I'm not trying to be your friend. That's not what type of relationship we gonna have going on around here. Cause you're not finna be out here uh, doing what, no, that didn't sit right with me at all. Krista say tap the screen, y'all. Give me a like if y'all would. And then we ain't even gonna get on the healthcare. Did y'all see the video where the lady was? Did, now that one was a disturbing video too, where the lady was in active labor and she was in, and the nurse was just sitting there and she was doing the triage and she was just so nonchalant, like this lady wasn't in, like, getting ready to have a baby. Like I was like, man. Like people just have no type of emotions for nothing. Like she literally was just sitting there going through triage questions like it was nothing. I'm talking about like it was nothing, baby. You should have cut that short. You could tell that lady was in pain. She was in so much pain. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad. Yes, I seen it. They said that she was fired. I did see that they said that she was fired, baby. She deserved to be fired. I'm talking about, man, should have been up out of there. Cause it's just certain things you don't do, and that's just something, baby. All of them questions that she was asking that lady, when that lady told her and how she was screaming and hollering and told her that she feeling in her butt. If you don't have kids, you know when you start feeling that pressure in your buttocks, you already know what time it is. That pressure and that buttocks mean, baby, it is time to push. It is time to get that baby up out of you. I could not believe she sat there and was so nonchalant like it didn't even matter. Thank you, Day One Boo. I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Avis. I was so disgusted. The children don't have any more examples to follow. If they do, it's the bare minimum. Look at these adults on here acting a donkey. You know what, Miss Patricia? I agree with you on that. I agree when you're right, sweetie. I agree when you're right. Thank you, Day One. And the Miss Darcel, they needed to fire her. They need. Oh, she lost her license. Now, see, I know they fired her. I didn't know that she lost her license, Yolanda. I did not know she lost her license. But if she did, she deserved to lose them. That's one thing I definitely believe. When you are in healthcare, you have to have the right mentality, the right attitude. You got to be empathetic. You got to have sympathy. You got to be a caring person. Healthcare is not the place for you to be a shitty person. I'm sorry. Working in healthcare is just not the place for you to think it's okay to be a shitty person. It's definitely not. Hey Miss Geraldine, Day One, thank you so much. Thank y'all for completing the goal for me. I appreciate that. So old state, and there's another lady somewhere. Her had I seen that, so they put it was another black lady, and not trying to just say, not trying to put race into this, but keep in mind that both of these incidents was to African American women. It was another lady. She got put out of the hospital and she was in active labor and she ended up having her baby on the side of the road. Like this, like you can't make these stories up. Like this is like crazy. This is some crazy stuff. Like the healthcare got to get so much better. And then how do people really think that it's going to be with them trying to take the cuts and everything that they are doing to Obamacare? They finna skyrocket the cost of everything, especially when it come down to healthcare. And then you already getting shitty healthcare now. The people that are really going to school to be nurses and all of this, they are just going because they looking at the money. They're not going because they have a passion for it. They're not going because this is something that they really want to deep down and want to do. And it's sad. Chrissy said there's another video of a young black man having a seizure, and she was in that one. You know, I haven't seen that one, Chrissy. Now, if that's the case, that they should have been got rid of her then, because that means that she been a problem. That means that this ain't nothing new that she does. This is just her. And at this point, I'm a strong believer. If you don't like your job, if you don't like your job, quit and find you something else that you gonna like. If you don't like what you doing, find you something else that you gonna be happy with. Don't mistreat people. And I hate that about nursing homes and things too. Thankful for Life said that lady was screaming. I hope she lose her nice nursing license. They could get that later. That was an emergency. Exactly. They could have got that later. They could have definitely got that later. They could have had someone to come to the room that they put her in to do her triage information. It's been done. That was just her being an ass. They said the baby boo booed on himself inside of her or herself, and I can't remember if the baby is a boy or girl. And see, that's what do y'all, and that is a danger within itself. A baby having a bowel movie inside of you, inside of that amniotic sac, that is not a good thing. That baby could have lost his life. It could have been so much going on with that baby just from that alone. If you ain't going into healthcare because you have a passion for it and you want to really, really help people, please don't do it for the money. Right, Thankful for Life. Now, the lady who ended up having her baby on the side of the road, that little baby was so cute. It was just the cutest little baby in the world. But these hospitals, they don't care. They do not care about us at all. At all. Hey, go. You. Okay, so it got in the baby's eyes. I'm glad that the baby didn't like swallow it in the lung. Like it is so man. Do y'all not know the complications that a baby having a bowel movement inside of the amniotic sac could really cause? Oh my goodness. This is yes, Miss Avis. The video is a mess, baby. Because when I seen it, I wanted to come through the phone. I wanted to reach out and touch the lady myself, and I know good well I can't even touch the lady, baby. I wanted to touch her. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Go say right. There is something else that there is someone else that would appreciate that job and treat people the way they want to be treated. I agree. I definitely agree. And see that whole situation, I think it really took me back to when I was pregnant with my baby, my last son. I had went to the Cab Medical. I was a high risk pregnancy, blood pressure, all of this. So I had went to my high risk visit, and my baby literally had no amniotic fluid around him at all. So the lady told me, she said, "You need to go to the Cab Medical right now. We need to induce you. We need to get him out." We went through the whole process. They checked me in, hooked me up to the potassium. So they thought they hooked me up to the potassium. When I tell y'all, they had me in the labor and delivery room on potassium for 5 days. 5 long days. And it took for me to raise hell and say that I wanted them to come and go to another hospital, because I knew for simple fact that I've been induced with my second son. I was induced with him. There is no reason for me to be in here no 3-4 days on no potassium trying to have a baby. The lady came in and checked my IV. Y'all, guess what a potassium was? They hadn't even hooked the potassium up into my IV. All of the potassium on the floor. It don't drip down. It's all on the floor. I'm talking about this all on the floor. I got so pissed off, and I told them straight up. And I told my mama. My mama was on the phone. I said, "Mama, I want to go to Grady." I said, either they got a choice. Either that we finna do a C-section right now, or I'm going to be transferred to another hospital. And see, that's when I knew that the doctors is all about money. Because when I said I wanted to go to another hospital, that man came in there and said, "We're going to prep you for this C-section so we can go ahead and get this baby up out of you." But you could have done that 3 days ago. But you didn't want to. They try to milk it out of the money. It's a money. Hey, Miss TBA there. Hey, Nay Marie. Um, and that girl's mother was right. The girl mom was calm when she was sitting there talking to the nurse. Now, I don't think I could have been that calm. I think I would have flipped that whole hospital. But then again, I do think about it and I look at it where the mom was coming from. If I flip the hospital, then they gonna put us out of here, and then she still ain't gonna get the care and the help that she need. So let me just try to be calm and try to get the situation under wraps so we can get where we need to go. But I think I would have flipped. Me personally, I would have flipped that hospital about my child. I definitely would have flipped that hospital with no problem. Thankful for Life said respiratory problems. Yes, Miss Glendine. I was not. Yeah, it does. It does. It caused so many respiratory problems, and it could do a whole lot more to that baby. I'm just thankful that it didn't get in the baby lungs, and the baby ended up being in the baby is okay. So that is one thing that I am happy about. But yeah, don't just go into these fields just because you see money. You feel what I'm saying? Think about people's lives. You feel what I'm saying? Think about people's lives. I feel that way about like the trucking companies and stuff like that too. Cause you know, a lot of people, they don't really have a passion. Hey, Brown Beauty World. They don't really have, thank you, Real. They don't really have that passion to like be like a driver. They do it for the money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when you still have drivers that's not out there paying attention. Hey, Dimples J. You have the drivers that's not out there paying attention, that you having the wrecks and falling asleep and doing all of this crazy stuff. Like when you picking up a job, I get when you doing it when you young and you first starting out and you don't really know what you really want to do, so you just get a job at like fast food restaurants and stuff just to get a job. That's cool. But when you get up to an age, baby, don't be taking these jobs just because it's some money. That is nothing good. Heidi say I had to be induced with my oldest son, and it took 5 hours to deliver. It's my water. Oh, Heidi, and see that's the thing. That's what I was trying to tell them. Like this is not my first induction. You feel what I'm saying? So I know it shouldn't take that long. And baby, at this time, this is my fourth child. Come on now. Ain't no way my fourth baby, I'm sitting up here no 5 days and I ain't pushed this baby or made no type of move. I'm telling you, I didn't have no. They was telling me that the monitor was reading contractions, but when I tell you I wasn't feeling that nail contraction, I wasn't feeling nothing. I wasn't feeling that nothing. So yeah, you ain't finna tell me that, baby. This ain't my first induction. I know how it go. I know what I supposed to be feeling by 9, baby. I ain't feeling nothing. Ain't no way 5 days in and I'm still in here like I'm just walking in talking about some what's going on and when we gonna start getting this on the road. No. If y'all don't get me up out of here or we gonna do a C-section. That's why he's the only one that I had a C-section with. And I do sit and I do say, I really think I should have went to Grady. I really think I should have went to Grady, because he's the only one of my babies that's not a Grady baby. I definitely should have went to Grady, because if you from Atlanta, then you know Grady is probably one of the best children or delivering hospitals to deliver a baby. Yeah, let me just say that, to deliver a baby anyway. But anywho, y'all, I definitely want to thank y'all for coming through and talking with me. Like I said, I just be coming on like just chit chat about some of the stuff that I be seeing and going on. I ain't really have too much to talk about. I definitely do thank y'all for coming through, engaging. So hopefully I'll be able to scroll the streets and see what else conversations we can talk about. See what y'all be watching, what I be watching, putting some good stuff out here. You know, just trying to bring us something different. And as always, I definitely want to thank y'all for coming through. And until next time,